Hello and welcome to episode 6 of my Satisfactory Let's Play. So what happened with episode 5, it's the same thing that happened with 2 and 3. It ended up being too long, so I split 5 in half into 5 and 6. So this is the beginning of 6. This is my little intro segment, and as soon as this ends, we're going to continue right where episode 5 left off, because that's what actually happened. This thing does not turn very well. Which is weird because it has an extremely short wheelbase. Kind of the definition of a vehicle that would turn really tight. I mean, I guess it turns tight, just not once you're moving. Okay, I don't know why I did that. All right, so I didn't bring any portable miners, and we don't really need all of this, right? Oh, well, so I just put an equipment workshop down. I guess I could make 149 portable miners. We're not going to make that many. Let me just make 10 and throw them down. That way, if I want crystal again, I can just come back here and grab 1,000. Okay, I got 400. I mean, I could dump some more stuff, but honestly, I think 400 is fine for the couple things I want to unlock. We'll just let this be. I can come back and get more if I need to. That was... I mined 150, and then in that amount of time, I put down the miners, and then they mined 250. So that was way quicker. All right, I'm just gonna drive all the way back to base. Sorry, like this is supposed to be the coal power episode, and I'm just killing time waiting on the rotors to get made and keep running into things I want to show. These two, they're different. Huh. I didn't know there were different hogs. Originally, there was just one type of spitter, and now there's several spitters. Apparently, there's different hogs, too. Yeah. Oh, see? Yeah. Remember I said there was, like, one, and then there was 2 more? They're all right here. I'm not even going to bother killing them. I want to, but I'm not going to. Oh, found some Mycelia. Oh, not enough space. Okay, well, 132 plates.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use.
I can't do anything
However,
with this, right?
its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I'm just going to grab a bunch because I don't know how much I need to research in the MAM. You can also use the chainsaw if there's a bunch of them in one area. I don't know that it's as effective. Oh, it cut the big one down. Okay. I was wondering if you could do something. Oh yeah, that's way better. I've collected this before in a past game, but it wasn't anything like this, and it wasn't in this cave. It was just little stuff on the ground. So this is a little different. All right, let's see. What can we do here? I don't know that I can. Oh yeah, I can do this one. That should let me turn those remains into the. Yep. We haven't seen the... I know where the hatchers are. We just haven't seen them.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8-jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids, but with non-standard distribution and function.
But I guess we could.
Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Need those. You done talking? Okay. Can't do anything else here.
Research completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging fix-it property.
What's this? Biomass?
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to Mycelia on Earth.
Need biomass. Can't do pipes. Can't do that. Need to make the quartz. No, I don't need to make the quartz into anything yet.
Research completed.
Need to make the quartz into
Quartz
that.
crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
200 of those. There's the real gun. We're not making motors yet. Not making Nobelisks. Okay, so I need to make a bunch of the quartz into... I don't really care about that. I do want that. I need 100 crystal there. I need 200 powder. I want the Bladerunners, which I need like 10 more powder. Yes. So I need 10 powder for that. And then 200. I need 210 powder. And then the rest of it into crystal. Okay, I can do that. So for one of them, I need biomass. I just ran downstairs with a chainsaw and cut some bushes down. You can use the alien protein to make biomass. It actually makes a tremendous amount of biomass. You can use the Mycelia. Both of those, though, like the Mycelia, I don't know how much of that I need, you know, so I don't want to waste it on the biomass. The alien protein, I already know I can get tickets out of that. I don't want to waste that, so I just went downstairs and got some leaves and some wood, and that'll make enough biomass. And of course, I'm turning my hog and stinger and splitter proteins into DNA capsules, which I'll be able to get a bunch of tickets out of. And I made some more power shards, and then we'll do some research again here in just a second. Okay, so we should be able to do this. Get us 6 more slots in our inventory, which is always good. Should be able to do this.
Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity.
Exactly.
Research completed.
I could
Crystal
do that.
oscillator recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
I don't know if I have enough crystal to... what's the crystal oscillator take? Yeah, that makes 2. No, wait. I have 2? Right, I still have... Well, I've still got 84. Okay, so I want to turn the rest of my quartz into crystal. I would love to be able to get the Explorer. It's way better than the truck, the Sugar Cube. I mean, the Sugar Cube is meant to haul stuff, right? Like, it's got an inventory, it's meant to haul stuff. The Explorer is meant for what I'm doing, which is running around. So let's see if we got enough stuff here to do it. No, I don't know why I saw the 36. Yeah, so I turned all that. I only have enough to make 1, which is 2, and I need what, 8 or 10 or something? Yeah. Bummer. Can't make the truck. We need quite a bit more crystal, and I want to drive all the way back over there yet to get more. Yeah. I need a bunch more crystal. At some point, I'll run back over there and get a bunch more crystal, because I definitely want the Explorer. Don't have Nobelisks. I can do this. This is the other one. That should give me the parachute. Yes.
Research
I need to make
completed.
some fabric.
Fabric recipe unlocked. New Mycelia research available.
That's oil. We don't have... How much fabric did I need? Was it 50? Or was it 10? If it's 10, I'm good. Literally 19. 10. Beautiful. Okay, we can make parachutes. And before, like a long time ago, when well, first of all, the parachutes didn't exist a long time ago. When the parachutes came out, it was only a one-time use.
Parachute unlocked. Fix-It appreciates your
I don't know if I
willingness
have
to
enough to
descend
make a
rapidly
parachute,
to
though.
perform your duties, but
I do
damaging
not,
Fix-It
'cause now I need
property
20 more
is a
fabric.
breach of contract and will
So
have
we need
unpleasant
more
consequences.
Mycelia. That's fine.
Improve descent
I
efficiency
can
by
make
combining
this.
the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
And where's it at? Right there. It goes in my leg slot. So walking, pretty much the same. I am running faster. Okay, and I'm jumping higher. Right? I'm jumping quite a bit higher. So that's our first upgrade to kind of our movement speed and our jumping. And I think it decreases your fall damage a little bit, not like, you know, a lot. Okay, let me verify. I don't think I can do anything else, but let me check. Oh, so I did get one hard drive. We can scan the hard drive. Now that takes 10 minutes, so I'll let that go and do its thing. I would like to unlock some more things, and I don't really need any of the DNA things. 58. That should get me quite a few tickets. And That's the only thing I really want to feed in. I've already got 16 tickets because I keep grabbing stuff. And we did, you know, I'm just killing time, but hey, I made almost 300 more of these because I did shut off. So this thing was making the reinforced plates. I clocked it down to where it's only using 20 screws a minute because this is using 100 and our belt's only bringing up 120. So this thing's going full bore now, making 4 rotors a minute. This is only making 1.67, but the rotors are going to the storage container and getting split. Well, I turned that machine off, so it's not using rotors. The reinforced iron plates are getting split 3 ways. Well, I turned that machine off and turned this machine off, right? So you can see all of the rotors and all the reinforced plates, 1.67 plates and 4 rotors, they're all going to storage because these other 2 are off. I just hit the power switch and then pulled everything out. So let's go upstairs and see how many more tickets we've got. 10 more. Yeah, man, the DNA gets you a lot. I got 26 tickets. That makes me pretty happy. I think I already added a few things to the cart. Yeah, because I want the grip metal. I want factory ladders. I want structural frames. What else? I'm going to want that. I could probably afford it. Like the roofs I don't need right now. Walls we're going to want soon. It'd be nice to finish this factory, actually. I'm going to want the half foundations. The grip metal added. Oh, we can make signs because we got the crystal. Can't do the big one, though, yet, which is what I really want. We need advanced steel for that. Definitely want the signs. Can't do the lights yet. I don't know if I have enough tickets to add these two. Probably not that. That's probably way too much. What are we at here? 32. Yeah, we only got 26. So what do I really not need? Like, I really don't need. I want the signs. I don't feel like I need that. 30. Can I feed anything else in? Give me a second. Okay, I'm going to take my 15 alien DNAs out of there. I was saving them because I needed like 15 more to research something somewhere. Yeah, that one needed 10, and then that needed 5. But you know what? Like, whatever. I just have to go kill more things. It's not a problem. I don't know that 15 is going to get us enough tickets. I'm stuck. Yeah. So now we're getting to the point, like, yeah, that's not going to get us to 30. We got 1 ticket and we're almost at 1 more. All right, 27. Hard choices now. Hard choices. What? Yes, I don't need the wall power outlets. I'm going to want them when I build a big factory, but we're not building a big factory right now. All right. Fine.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking
So there's
the
the
wrong
wall
turn?
mount. You can put that on a wall.
Disguise your struggles to comprehend the
Ceiling
complexity
mount.
of your surroundings with
There along the
signs.
ceiling. Um, 3 meter? How big is that? Oh, that's 4 meter. That's tiny. I know we couldn't get the big one. That's pretty big. Display sign. Portrait sign. Oh, that's not too bad either. And it's pretty cool. I'm not going to mess with it. Oh, I need crystal to make them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Haha, can't do it. Foundations, got nothing new. Walls, architecture. We got our ladders. Got all of these, which this is what I was excited for. When I build a factory, I want these things because I want to, when you go in a big building, like a warehouse, and you look up, there's roof trusses basically, right? So, and I'm glad I got the thing there because I kind of want that to be like that. Now, obviously this roof's not that high, but if you had the, ceiling up there and you had this and it ran from one side to the other, right? Like that's what you see So I wanted that when I built my factory. The grip metal, I'm thinking is, and it takes beams, so I can't do a lot of these yet. I have beams somewhere, don't I? I have 200 of them. There. I cannot do a lot of the grip metal right now. We got to wait until we have steel production set up. I just want to run out here and see. Oh, let me do it here because I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that, well, I'm not crazy about the end. I was hoping the end texture was different. Okay. I mean, I like this. I don't like that the end looks like that. I mean, we could cover the end up with a steel beam, right? That's a thing we could do. H? No, that's an H. Okay. I mean, hey, that's something. I don't mind that. All right, anyhow, sorry, just getting ideas for the next stuff. All right, I think we've killed enough time here. Oh, that's a lot. And I should have some more of these, which I already had a bunch. All right, back to the coal power plant, and let's wrap this up. Just testing here. Oh, that did not hurt me. You do take fall damage. You can't, like, fall from infinite height or anything, but let's test this out. Well, let's, just for science. That's pretty high, right? Yeah, that almost killed me. And I don't know that that would have killed me for sure before, but you definitely take less fall damage. So you cannot put the miner on a node if the rock is there. And we obviously removed this rock to put the miner there, and for some reason it's respawned. Let's say that's a bug. Oh, I should probably show what I've done here. I put down the wall things like I wanted to, and then put the railings on top. I looked up the construction yellow color. I already said that because I accidentally colored the truck. So when you colored this, it only colors that stripe, and then I colored that, so that's nice. I colored those construction yellow, which they were already kind of a yellow. I want the big billboard sign because I'm going to put it there, you know, coal power or whatever, but you'll be able to see. And so to cover up the ugliness, because you can't make that come out right, so I'm just using that at the junctions just to kind of cover stuff up. Probably should do something on the outside to make it look a little better, to return it or something, but yeah, pretty happy with how this is looking now. And I changed out all the pillars below. I really want that Explorer. Yeah, and it doesn't, it's an optical illusion. Those are all spaced evenly, but it looks like that's far and then that's a little closer and that's closer, which, I mean, yeah, that's the way things look, right? When they get farther away in the distance, it doesn't look right, but it is, I promise. All right, I just recorded a little bit, and then when I looked down, my mic was muted because I guess when I was over here, I coughed and didn't unmute my mic, even though I thought I pressed the button. So anyways, what I was saying was we're going to put a space of 1 in between, and then we're going to repeat the whole thing down here. So that'll be 16 power plants, and then this will be another 16 power plants. So 32 coal power plants. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit, you know, and we've still got room for more. Now, the next ones won't be able to be 16. The lake isn't quite as big there, so we might get, let's see, that would be 8, 12. We'll definitely get 12. We could easily get 12. So 12 and 12 and maybe, like, you know, 8 and 8 or something. I'm not sure. And we might not even need that much because by that point we might be on to fuel. So yeah, so that's why there's going to be a space there. And I was hoping the grip metal was going to work to change those out, but I don't like the ends, so I can't really change those out with the grip metal, but whatever. It's the only thing I'm not happy about this. And I've got to also extend those way down into the water so I don't see that they're ending right there. All right, back to the time lapse, or to a time lapse. I guess we haven't had one in a while.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Okay, so when you get the hard drives, you get alternate recipes. Which one you get is random. So we've got 2 random ones here. Right now, we know how to make quick wire. We haven't made any yet, but we take the Caterium ingots, we turn it into quick wire. So here's an alternate, and it takes 1 Caterium ingot and 5 copper to make 12 quick wire. So if you were short on Caterium and had an abundance of copper, this would, be helpful for you. Fused quartz, we already know you just take quartz and turn that into the fused quartz crystals or whatever. In this one, you're taking 25 quartz and 12 coal to make this, right? So if you were short on your quartz and you had coal, then, right? I am not, and I can rescan 1 time and get 2 more. I am not going to use any alternate recipes at all. And the reason is I'm trying to do this so you can play along at home. And if I pick an alternate, the odds that you're going to get that alternate, it's just not going to happen. So I'm not going to use any alternates, which is when we get to the screws and we're doing like 1,000,000 screws. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to probably change my mind then. But anyways, so I got bored. Well, okay. What really happened was I ran out of materials to finish. So I got to wait around while that happens. And I wanted to unlock the car. So I ran and got 1,000 quartz. And I also got a bunch more mycelium. So I need 10 of these oscillators, right? And so I need, Oh, trying to get used to jumping now. The problem is what I'm low on right now is the reinforced iron plates. And I'm using them all to make the Explorer. So I'm gonna have to wait even longer to make more plates. I did run over. I had turned down the reinforced plate machine so that more screws would go to the rotors. I'm kind of ahead on the rotors now, so I turned the reinforced iron plate machine back up. Can also make some fabric. All right, quartz. The car. Bang. Can't make
Explorer
that.
unlocked.
No.
This personnel transport vehicle facilitates rapid traversal of difficult terrain and climbs like a mountain goat
I have
that
enough
has
quartz to
returned from
do
extinction.
that. I don't really care about it though. Okay, so what I started to say earlier was originally, does this need a hand slot or a back or a... Okay, back slot. How do you activate it? Oh, okay. Spacebar. I just took a wild guess. So the cool thing with the parachute originally was that would be one parachute, right? And then when you landed, it would go away and you would have to craft another one. But they made it reusable, so you just need one parachute now. And it might not seem... You gonna land? Thank you. It might not seem that useful, but it is. I mean, number one, if you fall from a height, obviously. But when you get the jetpack, it doesn't go very far. And so you could shoot yourself up and then parachute and you can glide a long distance. You can get a lot farther. I think we just need to go downstairs. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, you can see the thing on my legs. All right, anyhow. The car. Do I have enough to make the Explorer? Oh, okay. Oh, I need motors. Okay, we're gonna have to go handcraft some stuff. All right, back in a minute. Okay, so I did not realize as I was gathering everything, I needed to make 15 steel pipes, some more crystal oscillators, motors. We didn't actually have the motor recipe. That's under advanced steel production. It's just kind of funny. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, so here's advanced steel production. Oh, I got the fist. That's like a 1 in 1,000 or something. I don't know.
Milestone
The fist.
reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark
I don't really
I
care
model.
about that because we can't
Miners
afford
can
to
be
use
directly
those,
upgraded to
really.
Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project
Now I
part
can make
number
5
3,
motors after I
automated
make some
wiring,
stators.
will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
All right, so I'm in too deep now in the car. We're just going for the car. So tier 3, we wanted coal power. I went ahead and unlocked the sword and the sugar cube just to help with coal power. We still haven't finished the coal power, but I wanted blueprints, so then we had to unlock basic steel production. So we finished tier 3 just to get the coal power, which we still don't have. And then we went to tier 4 and we had to get the blueprints, right? That's why we had to unlock the steel. Now I've unlocked the advanced steel production. We still don't have the coal power. This is the coal power episode. That's all about literally everything else. All right, so I need to make... I'm going to need 10 stators then. And I can only make 5 because I need more steel pipe. So I need to make more steel pipe, which is fine. Luckily, I have a bunch of coal. All right, we should have everything we need. See, I just took a tiny bit of fall damage there. I could have used the parachute. I guess the trick is to use the parachute at the last second. I'm sure there's a way to turn it off, right? I just don't know. Just don't know what button it would be. Okay, the car. Oh, it's got more inventory than I remember, actually. So we are getting, all of this is gone. All of these are empty. Everything has been crafted. It's all over here. Don't let the fact that this is here fool you, because yeah, that one is full, but that one's down and that one's down. So I basically, if you spread those out on the other two, I have 3, let's do it. I don't care. Basically I have 3 storage containers of solid biofuel. What did that leave me? Okay. So I have almost exactly 3 storage containers of solid biofuel, which is fine. That's fine. I've used all of the resources. Should we make that yellow too? Kind of feel like it's a thing now. Doesn't look as good as a sugar cube. All right, anyhow. So this is the Explorer. Now, I have not driven this with the new physics. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Not just the speed, but it can turn. And that's, I'm not even hitting the brakes. Hit the brakes and turn. Oh yeah. I like it. Yeah, it, oh, I'm happy. I'm smiling right now. You can't tell I'm smiling. Pretty good. Okay. Obviously, I have a keyboard. I don't have a steering wheel, so give me a little slack. It's the Explorer. It can do anything. All right, so I need 2, 4. I need 6 more coal generators. Okay, I need 120 reinforced plates. I've only got 67. I've got enough rotors, though. All right, so we're going to have to go and we're going to have to wait for the factory to produce a few more. We got to put miners down, too, obviously, and run some conveyors and stuff over here, but... yeah. I'm going to play around with this while the factory makes me some more reinforced. Oh, no! It's cool. It's cool. I meant to do that. Yep. Got a minute. I'm not sure I understand the lights on these. For the longest time, there were no lights in the game. The vehicles didn't have lights. You literally turned your light on, and that was the only light. And it's got clearly it's got some light right there coming out. It's not much. And these are, I mean, maybe those are like turn signals or something, but I mean, some of this is headlights and there's no light. This thing, look at this. You've got off-road lights up there. You got some giant lights there. And yet, I mean, it's got a light, but it's just, it's coming from like right there. What is that? I don't even see a light source there. I don't know what's going on with that. This, I'm sorry. This should be like at least 50 times brighter with these giant like off-road Baja lights. Sorry, just a little rant. Okay, so what I've done, I took this pump and, well, this is kind of a pump, right? I took the extractor and the pump and I took them off this and I put them on a biomass burner. So this guy should be, yep, feeding water up. That one coal generator should have some water in it now. Have a look. Well, probably won't because it doesn't have power. Why don't you have power? Why don't you have water? Oh, it's coming. Okay. I'm like, this definitely worked because I tested all of it in the other save when I made the blueprint. So he should be filling up with water. This one's probably filling up with water too, yeah. Even though the... Okay, so that's filling up with water. I don't have any coal. It would have been smart if I would have brought coal. Okay, before I put coal in this, I'm going to disconnect it. Because otherwise, when it starts to make power, it's going to try to power all of the water extractors and pumps, and it's just going to flip the breaker immediately. All right, so we'll put some coal in. Oh, you don't have a connection, though. You want a connection to something. Well, this is going to break, though. Yeah, I knew that. That's why I didn't connect you to anything. Can I trick it and just connect? What does that do? Okay, good. That tricks it. Because I can't remember. One piece of coal lasts 4 seconds. I need 15 coal per minute. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. I need 15. I know the water is right. I need 15 coal per minute. I've got 16 of these. Let me do some math. Oh, actually, I can do it in here, right? No, that's not it. In? Yes. So it's 15 coal per minute. I have 16 of these in a row. That's 240. I do not have... I can only do 120. So I need to do 8 of them for a Mark II and 8 of them for a Mark II until we unlock the Mark IIIs. It's one of the few things we haven't already unlocked. But yeah, so we'll do 2 120. So I need 4 nodes of 120, which I believe there's 4 nodes over here. So yeah, I need to put down, I'm sure we're way past the wrapping up point, but this is the coal episode and we are going to have coal power before I end this episode. So I'm going to go over there. I'm going to throw 4 miners down. We're going to run some 120 belts, which I can't make right now because, again, I've used all the reinforced plates. We're going to run them over. We're going to need 1 for these 8, 1 for those 8, 1 for those 8, 1 for those 8. These is going to make 75 megawatts each. 75 times 32. We're going to have 2,400 megawatts. Minus whatever downstairs is taking to do all the pumps. Okay. I guess I don't need to leave that running, but it's just, yeah, there's only 2 coal left anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay, this episode has gone completely off the rails. I have a script, and when I'm ready to start an episode, I load the last save from the last episode, and then I figure out what do I want to do, and I write things down, and I don't even have the script open. I don't even know what it says. I haven't looked at it in so long. My only goal was to build the coal power, and we kind of just kept unlocking things, you know, like I was just going to unlock coal power, and I'm like, oh, well, I want the truck. I want to drive over there, you know, give me this thing. And then, oh, you know, I want the blueprint, but the blueprint requires steel. So we had to unlock steel. So we ended up unlocking all of 3. And then we got that. And then I wanted the car. And so then I had to unlock advanced steel. And I've got the Mark II miners. I wasn't trying to get them, but I've got them. So I'm looking at setting up the coal power. And I would use a Mark I miner and I would put 2 shards in it and overclock it to 200%. That would get me 120 coal. I would use my 120 belt. It would feed 8 of the coal power plants. right? And we've got 16 on each side. So I need 4 coal nodes, and there's 4 of them over there. Well, I forgot. One of them's got a rock on it. You have to use explosives to get off. So I only have 3. And I was like, I've already got the Mark II miners. I could just use those and then not overclock, right? Because it gets the 120. Well, then I'm looking, I'm like, oh, well, but I don't have 4. I've only got 3. And I'm like, well, you know, if I overclock a Mark II to 200, that's 240. I would only need 2 miners on 2 nodes, and 1 miner and 1 node would feed one entire side of 16, and the other one would do the other side of 16. Oh, but I can't do 240. Well, yeah, so Logistics Mark III, like I said, we've gone completely off the rails here. We're going to go ahead and unlock a Logistics Mark III. All we're trying to do is do coal power, and we're doing all of 3 and 4. We're going to go ahead and unlock this. I don't know. I had a plan, and I was actually to the point where I thought about just stopping and re-recording the episode.
Milestone reached.
And I've done too much. I can't go back.
Containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard.
I had overclocked this to 200 because at 200 it was taking 60 plates and 120 screws, which was exactly what we're making. I've got plenty of plates now, so I'm slowing that back down. I'm going to turn this back on because I need it to start making rotors. And I'm going to turn this back on because I'm going to need modular frames, which is going to tank our reinforced plate production, but it's okay. So I've got the conveyors now. Oh man, this episode. I've got the conveyors now, and we got some other stuff too, and they take the steel beams. I went and grabbed a ton of coal and a ton of iron. I got a bunch of steel in my inventory. I'm going to go ahead and crank out some more steel beams. We're going to go over there. We're going to put the Mark II miners down. We're going to run the Mark III belts, and we're going to get the coal power done, and we're going to end the episode. And I'm scared to look at how long this episode's going to be. We're in too deep to go back now. We're going to finish coal power in this episode, and we've unlocked all of 3 and 4. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute when we're back at the coal power plant, and I've got everything I need. All right, we got 2 Mark II miners that are overclocked to 200%, so they're going to give us 240 coal a minute. I've got the Mark III belts. I haven't connected them here, so we're going to go ahead and connect them. And we'll get our 240 coal a minute, and these belts will do 270. We'll get that going. This is what I'm using to move the conveyors over. This is why I like these pieces. I really like these pieces. There's 2 of them, and each one's at an angle, and you put it together and make a V. Number 1, it looks really good. Number 2, it's realistic. Like, that looks like it would carry 2 conveyors that distance. So I'm real happy with that. Now, just the way this came out, they're all on different grids. This had to be on this grid to kind of follow the wall. The other one had to be on a different grid because the wall turns. The coal power plant had to be on a grid to go with the lake, and then this had to be on a different grid to get the coal from there to here. So there's a lot of weird angles, and right here it kind of shoots downhill, and I had to do a little weirdness there. But anyways, we got the coal over here. The water extractors, so the coal and the water extractors are all hooked up to power, but these power lines are not hooked up. None of this is connected. The power line right there from the base runs down to run those 2 miners. Now, you just heard the fuse blow. That was the fuse for this, which I don't care about, because I had previously powered this and had water in that one, so when it got coal, it tried to turn on and then it blew out. That's fine. So all of these are set to 90, which is 75%, because the coal generators take 45 each, right? So 45 and 45 is 90. These will produce 120, so that's why I've underclocked them to 75. You could also do, instead of 1 for 2, 1 for 2, 1 for 2, 1 for 2, so 4 for 8. You could also do 3 for 8 if you didn't overclock them. I can't remember if it's exact or if you have to slightly overclock them. I don't remember, but that's what I'm doing. And then we come up here. Our coal should be filling up, and the reason I haven't connected, so all the water downstairs comes up to this, and all the coal generators are connected to that, but the line from the base just goes out and feeds that. These 2 are not connected together, and that's because what would happen is it would try to send water up, which this is the one that blew the breaker because it had water. None of the other ones have water, so they are just going to fill up with coal. Because we're sending 240 a minute, and this will take 240 a minute, it's going to take a very long time for this whole manifold system to fill up and back stuff. And I want to wait for it to back stuff, because otherwise we're going to have power surges and the fuse is going to go on and off while we try to make enough electricity to power the water and all this. So I'm just going to let this go for a little bit. We're going to fill up all the coal, and then I'll connect the two grids together, which will have the home base power and the water downstairs. So yeah, this episode's just gone completely off the rails. And I did just run regular power lines back to base. I was thinking about those big power towers, but I'm like, okay, I cannot unlock anything else in this episode. Back in a minute. And actually, standing here and looking at this, I can tell right away there's a problem. Both belts should be completely full. The fact that the left belt isn't full, I either have a slower conveyor somewhere, or I didn't overclock it. Let's run down here and investigate. Just as I stopped recording, I'm like, wait a minute. That doesn't look right. Oh, I've got a slow conveyor. I can already tell. That one's full. 14 out of 14. That was my last 14 steel beams. Oh, my word. Yeah, so 240 a minute. And that is drawing 37 megawatts. So, what are we at here? Yeah, so we're up to 330 now out of our 420 on that. There's a little empty spot there. What was that about? Oh, right. These belts will do 270. So these belts won't be 100% full. They're only doing 270. Okay, now I'm going to wait on them to back stuff. Okay, here we go. Everything is backstopped. It only took maybe 5 minutes. If we had it running, trying to send it 240 and it's using 240, it would have probably 20 minutes, half an hour before it like got all the way down to the end. So just letting it go for 5 minutes, filled it all up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect this power pole to that one. That's going to connect the base power, and it's going to energize all the water extractors downstairs. I hope the base has enough capacity to turn them and the pumps all on and start supplying water. This generator still has water, so it's immediately going to start making another 75. So we'll be making 495. I don't know. Let's see what happens. And I might need to... Nope. Okay. We should be sending water up on all of them then. Which we are, because you can tell the coal's going in. The water extractors do send the water up. Well, that one, these two had water, because that was the pump that was connected, so that does not count. So you don't have water yet. You don't have the water yet. I know if I go downstairs to look, it's immediately going to start sending the water. They should all be connected, though. Right? Right? We connected it. I know I'm going to go downstairs. It's going to be hooked up. Although that's not moving at all, which concerns me. Okay, so this should be connected to the base. It's definitely connected to the base. Yeah, these are all running. I knew it. I knew when I came down here. Just takes a minute to get the water upstairs. All right. Let's go back up. I realize that power pole was off the edge. Oh, see, yeah. Now we're going. Now we're going. Everybody's getting water now. So the first two don't count. Yeah, you're just starting to get water. And I'm supplying exactly how much water that it needs. I probably... I don't know if it's going to fill up or not. Instead of underclocking them to 75%, I probably should have left them all at 100 so it filled everything up, and then I should have gone, yeah, let's do that. So, and I did this in the time lapse, and I'm just used to doing it a certain way because that was the way you had to do it. And you had to go to each machine and change stuff. But they changed it to where I can just go copy, and then I can just walk up, and as long as this highlights, I can just do Control V. So I'm going to set everything to 100%. It should fill them all up with water. And then I'll come back and clock them all to 75, which is what it needs. That's the only way to kind of get these to back stuff. Okay, let me do that. Well, apparently it's going to take a little bit. I mean, we're sending 120 water, and 2 of them are only taking 90. So it's slowly filling up. So I'll just wait a minute. But the important thing is we should have... So we're at 2745, but that includes the original base, which we can go shut off. Or we could just leave it run until it runs out of solid biofuel. I'll probably shut it off, honestly, just so I can use that solid biofuel for other things. So, oh man, what an episode. So we unlocked almost all of tiers 3 and 4 just to build 1632 coal power plants. We've used the 2 coal nodes there. There's 2 more over there. One's got a rock on it. We need explosives. And I've almost got what I need to unlock the explosives. I just would have to handcraft some more steel. The 3rd one, we could immediately do another 16. Which, I mean, that's a lot of power, right? We went from 400 to 2400. So pretty good. All right, I'm going to end it here. I don't even know what we're doing next time. I'm scared how long this episode is. It's going to be like an hour and a half or something. I have no idea, but it's going to be one episode because it's the coal episode. So I will see you all next time.